Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lumka Jwara. Welcome. I have a guest here and his name is Bongani.
Hello, my name is Bongani.
So I brought him along so that he can share his top 5 books that he feels like you guys should read. I did a video on my book collection, and personally I don't have a lot of African books to share with you guys, so I thought I'd bring my plug because he always has like the latest books when they're coming out. He supports, he's an avid reader, so I thought he'd also give you guys the plug on the books that you should read as an African. So do stay tuned for the rest of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press the notification icon so that anytime I upload a video you guys get notified. Okay, so Bongani, what is your first book that is a must read?
I think it's the recent one that I just finished.
Okay.
Not finished, but I'm like a couple of pages away. So it's Chaka. So it's written by a Sotho guy, Thomas Mufulo. So I think that's why he really titled the book Chaka. The book is about the life of the renowned leader of the Zulus. The mighty Shaka Zulu, who's seen as a liberator for the Zulus. But personally, when you read the book, you can see that he was selfish and he's not the greatest leader of all, you know, but he really liberated some of the Zulu guys. And then
Fiction?
It's a fiction.
Inspired
But also
by
within, inspired by the true stories.
Really
But also when you read it as it is fiction, you can really see within the history that it has a sense of being true. So yeah, it's a really nice book. You can get it and then learn more about Shaka, and you can also see why I'm saying he's not the greatest leader after all.
Okay.
And then we move on to the Horn. Yeah, we move on to the Horn of Africa, Somalia. Finally, it's a biography about Dr. Hawa Abdi. Is it Hawa Abdi?
Woman power.
Yeah, woman power. So she's an icon basically. In Africa. She built a hospital. But there were red tapes, there were challenges in terms of building that hospital. There were some of the men that were like, no, how can she build this? How can she have so much land? How can she have so much livestock? She was basically rich, and I really enjoyed it. And then it gave me quite a lot of a perspective also in terms of why we're having quite a lot of Somalians coming into our country because of the conditions in their country. And then we move on to book number 3, which was my favorite, Little Sons by Zeximda.
The legendary.
And he's releasing another book also. So this book, honestly, I bought it because of the cover. The cover is very beautiful. It's very colorful. It's very green. It's attracting. It's very nice, But the story basically is set in 2 areas, countries. Let me rather say, South Africa and Lesotho also, but South Africa specifically in the Eastern Cape, because there's Chief Tlondlo and Malangane. Malangane is just a stubborn guy who wants to see things going his way, and he hates how white people wanted to come through and just lead them and take their things and all that, and then he took it to himself and the other
of the times.
Take it to himself, and then he encouraged other tribes within Amaxhosa, just to say, you know what, guys, enough is enough. Let's own our land, let's own our richness, let's own our heritage. It's a very nice book, and it's also fiction, but it also has a sense of reality and it being true, because Zeximda really did confirm that on Twitter. So it's very nice. It's a nice book.
Book number 4.
Book number 4. It was my favorite. I think I took like a week to finish it. It's The Polygamist. It's written by Sunya T, originally from Zimbabwe, but she resides in South Africa. So it's about one guy who's married to a beautiful wife, Matipa.
Inside,
And then,
beautiful.
wow, I never said that, guys. Just go buy a book and then you can read for yourself.
Decide.
And then yes, they can decide what they want to believe. But the book is very nice. It's about this guy really getting married to 2 ladies, but one then,
My copying
yeah,
for life.
I know,
Shame.
right? So he's married to Matipa, who is the first wife, and then he gets married to Lindani, who becomes the second wife, but wants to become the first wife and also a trophy wife. Like, guys, let's not get into that topic. And then there's a Essie there. Essie is a long-time lover, but marriage was not for her. Shame. Like,
was it her choice?
well, Jonasi didn't propose.
Oh, shame.
You know, so Jonasi
for life.
was like, no, I just want Matipa. When you're fine there, you know. But it's a nice book. If you, I wouldn't encourage polygamy. Because guys, it's a lot. Like, you can't be supporting 3 wives. There's a third person also, so I really can't touch more on the third one because I want you to really get the book. It's a very nice book. Check it out.
Okay,
and then the last one, it's a national treasure. Cynthia said that, and then Lumka had the privileges of meeting her. I love my friend because she never even attempted to call me. But anyway, the book is very nice. It's set to. It's set in Johannesburg, basically. Does it have Soweto also? I think so.
I forgot.
Yeah. Okay. Either way,
it's in Joburg.
It's in Joburg, Gauteng, City of Gold. It's about 4 friends. Is it 4?
Yeah, it is 4,
yeah.
but the movie. Focused on 3. Like, you know, like how the script writing and then the book.
Yeah, it's quite
there's
different.
Some changes. Yeah.
So it's a nice book. 4 friends being there for each other in terms of hard times and happy times. Also, they are there for each other. And then one decides to date a foreigner. The foreigner is very charming. He's a painter, he's a hard worker, but he finds himself in a lover also. But he finds himself in a crossfire of dealing with drugs and all that, and then he really can't take it anymore, and then he decides that, you know what, I'm gonna leave. But how he left, I didn't like it because it broke the friend's heart because he stole everything.
Don't spill the tea too much.
And
read the book.
did other things also.
Yeah.
But read the book, it's very nice. You'll be entertained, you'll laugh, you'll want to cry also. I think I finished this in under 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's a very nice book, guys. I'd really recommend it. So this is from me to you guys, and then you can read
them. Okay, so after hearing all of that, I hope you guys are convinced to check out some of the titles we talked about. So for me, for this month, the book club, we have chosen to read the legendary, the world-renowned or African renowned, Chinua Achebe, Things Fall Apart. A lot of people have been suggesting this book. It's always on the top African literature books to read of all time, so you need to pick this book up. I'm very interested in kind of just reading about it. He's in Nigerian.
Yeah, he's Nigerian.
Also, he's Nigerian. So I'm very keen to kind of check out what the book is. Follow me on Instagram to kind of hear my thoughts. Let me know if you've read it, what your thoughts are, and also your thoughts on the rest of the books that we spoke about.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very...
One thing I love, before we leave, one thing I love about this is the saying, when the center no longer holds, things fall apart.
Okay, I didn't even know that. I need to start reading the book.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it.
And also, just tips on how to get books. You usually get from independent.
I get them from there's underground sellers. I get them there. I go to exclusive books, Bridge Books,
African
flavors.
Yeah.
But they've been closed for some time now.
Yeah, but they're moving to the CBD. So if you guys are keen, they will be moving to the CBD. I buy mine. I think I've mentioned here. I buy mine from Take a Lot. delivery is crazy. Unless you're buying tons of books, which then you save. Take a lot, bargain books as well. You also
Bargain
buy
books,
from
yeah.
bargain books. So yeah, do support authors, guys. Do, if you can, do purchase a book. There's just something about like flipping through a book and just smelling the pages. Sometimes it is, you know, what is the word, tempting to read from your, you know, phone. It's convenient, but just something about, you know, touching a book, having it, you know, in your fingers, something about it.
And you build a library also.
Yeah,
I think you can
like,
pass them on to your younger ones, your brother, your sister.
Yeah, just books are, you know, something, some wealthy nyana.
Yeah, it's wealth. I mean, it's a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah. So thank you for tuning into this video. Let me know if you'd like to see him on the channel. Also follow him on Instagram. I'm gonna have his socials here, Instagram, Twitter. He always shares details on books that he's reading, and he's just always there talking about things. So
I took out books and other things.
Yeah, and other things. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, I guess. See you guys on my next video. You guys get notified.